Welcome, Dragon Ball fans, to episode 3 of Daima. This episode packed a lot into its runtime: mystery, action, humor, and world building. Glorio really stood out as a unique addition to the group, balancing Goku's carefree nature with his calm, tactical approach. The demon world itself feels like an intriguing setting with its floating volcanoes, eerie atmosphere, and strange rules. And of course, seeing Kid Goku in action while casually eating hamburgers was a fun highlight. So let's break down on what makes this episode a must-watch. We start off with the trio of Goku, Supreme Kai, and Glorio leaving Earth. Goku is amazed at how fast they are traveling, and we find it's because Demon World planes run on magic. The trio talk a bit about Goma, and Glorio confidently says that Goku should be able to beat Goma since he defeated Buu. They arrive at the giant fish, as Supreme Kai relays their location to Kibito. A pin is needed to enter the fish, as we've seen before. Supreme Kai unfortunately did not get the chance to relay the pin number to Kibito in time. Goku annoys the big fish by calling it a goldfish. He's warned not to irritate him or they could be denied passage through. The fish begins examining their ears if they were pointy. Supreme Kai quickly changes Goku's ears so he'll pass the inspection. He looks way goofy like this. Once in the fish, they are transported to the relay point, the big white room with portal doors we saw when Goma was traveling to Earth. We see 3 colored doors, each going to one of the demon worlds. We find out that Glorio only has clearance to go to the 3rd demon realm or yellow door. We finally see our first look at one of the worlds in the demon realm. It looks very rocky, with the dragons flying around and floating islands and volcanoes. They fly over the demon realm tunnel that leads to the other worlds. Apparently someone put a shield on it preventing the travel between the demon worlds. Although they can use the big fish or warp sama to travel between the demon realm worlds, only people from the 1st demon world and select 2nd world members are allowed to do this. Supreme Kai, suspicious of Glorio, asks how he got access because he seems to be from the 3rd demon world. Glorio vaguely answers the question that he works in the 1st demon world. Glorio definitely seems like he's hiding something. Goku's amazed at how the demon world looks more normal than creepy than he imagined. Curious about the planet, he asks Glorio to land so he can smell the air. Goku takes a few deep breaths and smells something bad in the air, and also makes it hard to move. Glorio explains it's actually the gas coming from the volcanoes covering the area that is causing all of that. We also find out later that it also limits the speed of planes flying around. Going too fast can damage the machinery. We find out that Supreme Kai has never been to the 3rd demon world, and also that his race is called the Glint, which comes from the 2nd demon world. A mysterious group seems to have noticed our trio on the ground. They open fire with arrows and spears, but they are slowed down because of the gas. Like literally, they look like they're moving in slow motion. We see Glorio jump into action for the first time. He seems pretty fast and his gun is OP, quickly taking out the bandits. They return to the ship and continue on their way. We find out that Glorio is taking them to King Kaden, the king of the 3rd demon world. Glorio suddenly notices that the smell has increased. Goku admits that it was actually him. I think Glorio has pretty much established himself as the straight man in the group. His tone since his introduction has been methodic and emotionless. They land in a small town to rest up and park next to some other ships. The townspeople seem to be not real keen with the visitors as they walk to the inn. The person at the front desk of the inn is obviously trying to swindle them, charging a huge amount. Glorio shows off his negotiation skills and we see the price drop from 30,000 to 5,000 a room. We head over to a bar across the street to find food for Goku. The patrons look as if they're ready to pick a fight. This is like a scene out of a western. Goku, enjoying the burgers, is wondering what kind of meat that they use. Glorio says, "Don't ask." 2 of the patrons in the bar start to antagonize the trio. A crowd starts forming around the trio as Glorio tells them to get lost. The big green one bangs on the table, causing the fight to begin. We see Glorio in his first hand-to-hand fight, and he seems pretty strong, blocking a punch and throwing someone across the room. Finally, we see Kid Goku in some action. He takes on everyone in the bar while still eating his hamburgers. He seems to have adapted to his smaller form and the air now after fighting a bit. The guys who got beat up want some revenge, and you can see them plotting as we move into the next scene. When the trio wakes up, they find out that their plane has been stolen. And that's where the episode ends. This episode did a great job building tension with giving us some memorable moments. I can't wait to see what happens next. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. What was your favorite part of the episode? And what do you think will happen next? Thanks for watching.